everybody, it's Kelly and I'm back with another layout. So today I'm scrapbooking more Christmas again, and I'm going to use that beautiful white star paper from Echo Park. It's from the O Holy Night collection, and it's the Christ is Born paper. And then I have that red, green, and white striped paper from Photoplay Santa Paws. It's the Sweet Sticks paper. Which is a dog line, but I love the stripe. So I also grabbed some gold stars there, and those are really usually punched out of remnants. So I use a lot of Michael's gold foil paper, and then just miscellaneous star punches that I have. So I can't tell you exactly who they're from. They're mostly not even labeled. Because I'm thinking I'm going to add some gold into this to bring in the gold stars from the background. So my stepson and his wife have been doing an annual night, day, whatever performance of A Christmas Carol every year since they were first dating. So they have now continued that tradition, and this year my second oldest grandson also went. I think he went last year as well too, if I remember correctly, and I think probably this year my granddaughter will be old enough to go as well. So they keep adding children as they're old enough to sit through a performance that long. So I decided to add in some wood veneer here. So that December wood veneer, and then that circle wood veneer that I'm just putting down now are from Colorcast Designs, and she has a website if you're interested in that. Not that I think you'd be able to get Christmas stuff right now, but she has great product. The labels that I'm going to be using, the circle labels, and then like that just the regular labels that I'm choosing right now are from Ellie's Studio. A mix of things from the December documented kit, also some cut aparts that I have or printables that I have. I don't really have them labeled differently. They're just sort of all mixed up together. And I'm using, I keep them while I'm doing Christmas. I'll keep the red and green ones in my little dish that I keep things in. But once that's over, I'll just sort them into red and green envelopes where I normally keep them. So I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for here, but I'm looking for something. How about that? Oh, and I also didn't tell you that tree, the tree wood veneer at the top left is from Ellie's Studio. So I just felt like I wanted the photos to really stand out here, and I think it's cute because the photos on the left are the boys, or on the right side are the boys doing things while they're waiting for the performance to start, which is darling because my grandson on the top right there is reading from the Diary of the Wimpy Kids series right now, and I think he's read all the books that are out right now, so I love that is getting documented. It's just so sweet. So all right, so I'm getting those pieces on there. Just kind of adding in, and I'm really going to leave a lot of white space on this. And this time my white space is actually white space. It isn't always. Another one of those foil stars. And then I have a wood veneer star there, which is just something I bought on Amazon. The one thing is they're pretty thick compared to like what the Studio Calico ones used to be. They're really thick, so they can get pretty chunky if you're not into having big chunky things on your layout. I'm not, as long as the books are stored on standing up, I don't think it's such a big problem. So I don't mind a lot of texture in mine. Occasionally there is a lot of texture in mine. All right, so now just kind of thinking about adding some small stars in here as well. Like more than one star. And then I decide I don't really love that. So I'm just going to add a little star, gold star, at the title. And then also again at the Christmas tree there. Speaking of the title, I totally forgot to add part of the title. So I wanted to use red letter stickers to spell the word tradition. The letter stickers I'm going to use are from Echo Park Happy Holidays, the sticker book that came from that collection. You'll see that on the still shot. So it now reads Tradition December above there. So I just totally forgot to do it. That will happen on occasion, and then I remember. All right, so I'm thinking I have my layout pretty much done, and trying to figure out, I want some enamel dots on here, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to do them in green, and I wasn't finding the right green that I loved. And eventually I decided I really wanted red. And I wasn't finding enough in more of a true Christmassy red, which is the red that's on this particular layout. So I'm going through, that's a 31 little tote there that I've had for years, that I keep all my enamel dots and that kind of stuff in. So these enamel dots are Doodlebug Sprinkles in Ladybug. I didn't have any more of the right red, so I think I just bought those at one point because I needed a true red. And I can get these at my local scrapbook store. So I'll add 3 in the bigger clusters, and then, so that's the big cluster, I should say, on the bottom right, and the other ones each have 1. Yes, 1 or 2. Actually, because I think the one on the bottom right of the left page also has 2 in it. So I'm really liking how simple this looks, just because I'm using a lot of white space, but there is a fair amount of embellishment on here. By the way, did you see I took off that gold star on the bottom and just added in an enamel dot there? It was too distracting with that on there. I like the enamel dot better. So anyway, sometimes when you have a lot of photos, you can do something like this, where I really highlighted that photo on the left, which they take every year. I love that as well, too, that's part of this tradition. And it's cool to see the kids grow up in these photos every year. All right, there's the still shot and the detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I will be back with another layout soon. Bye, everybody.